Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I thought I would do two things. One, get ready with me because we've got to add a bit of makeup to this face. Okay, I need to feel alive because right now I'm just feeling a bit tired. And two, an assumptions about me. I really don't want to do one of these videos because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of crapping myself to see what the assumptions were. But to be fair, they were really kind. I had two. They were very saucy, incredibly personal, which we'll go into. Right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is read the first assumption. And it's actually, yet again, you guys really want to know about Jack. You are the wild one and Jack is the quiet one in the relationship. I mean, was that even an assumption? I am just batshit crazy. It's as simple as that. Jack is so calm and collective and he's just like, Krissy, you know, we should really sit down and talk about this. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh, it's like a Spanish soap opera. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, chill yourself, girl. Oh my God, why are you so melodramatic? That is what I'm like. So yes, Jack is the quiet one. So I just put some hand sanitizer in my hands, and then what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna push my hair back. Hi Ian, hi girl. Okay. Oh, didn't really want to see that. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I actually spot conceal. So I'm concealing all these minor little imperfections that are perfections, and then I'm going to go in with my Giorgio Armani foundation, and that is what my base is going to be. I've also got some SPF 30 on my face, which is key. So next assumption, that you work super hard and are so dedicated to everything you are passionate about. 110%. This is just, look, if I'm gonna put my mind into something and I'm gonna wanna do something, I'm gonna put my all into it. There's no half-assed work gonna be put in by me, and that's just the brutality of it. Like, I am gonna invest everything I have and everything I am into a project that I put myself into. You never have cheat meals, or almost never do. Are you serious? How wrong is that assumption? Like, that is like the wrongest assumption ever. So this is just personal preference, and this is what I personally like to do. I like to have something small, like a small treat every day. So whether that be a little bit of chocolate, you know, just something to keep me sane. Like, just because I'm into fitness, it does not mean that I'm eating chicken and broccoli every single day of my life. Are you serious? No, I am gonna be eating rubbish if I wanna eat rubbish. I know my limits, I've controlled my limits. Trust me, I used to binge eat, I used to undereat massively until I started really taking nutrition seriously and starting to implement it into my life and really take care of my body from within. So I've got a little bit of base on right now. Moving on. You sometimes have bad days in the gym and struggle to see progress and stay motivated. I mean, do we not all? Like, honestly, I'm a human being. I'm not a robot who goes to the gym every single day and has the best sessions ever. No. I have crap sessions where I want to leave and I feel really just demotivated and I feel really crap because I'm like, why can I not find this motivation to just work out and train? And I want to be here, but I don't want to be here. And on those days, you go back home, you recover, you recoup, and you tell yourself that it's okay to have crappy days because, oh my God, you're a human being. Be kind to yourself. Not every day it's gonna be rainbows and sunshines. You're gonna have crappy days where you just don't want to be doing anything but snuggle up with your dogs, your hubby, your girlfriend, whatever, and just live your best life. So, sorry, concealer. Born This Way again in light beige, and then I also added some Tarte Shape Tape in light sand, which I love. I've got my beauty blender here, which I should wash, and I'm gonna just put some MAC Fix Plus. You grew up in a strict household, yes. Like, my mom and dad their origin is Albanian. They were incredibly strict. I wasn't allowed to wear like mini skirts or anything like that. Like, my dad would just not feel comfortable with it. They were very strict in school. Like, I had to get certain grades. I'm thankful for the parents I have, 100%. Like, my mom and dad are incredibly encouraging, especially my mom. My mom is like always wants me to do the absolute best, and my dad always teaches me to just be the person I am today, and without them two I would not be where I am today. Like, it's given. But they were incredibly strict, and it was a little bit consuming, and it was a little bit much, and I'm gonna be honest and open with it. So yeah, so I'm just putting some translucent powder there. You hate alcohol and you've never been drunk before. Oh my god, I've been so drunk. Like, I've been drunk and I've been like having the time of my life, and then I've just wanted to be sick. Yes, I have drank alcohol. Do I drink alcohol on a regular basis? No, I personally don't like the taste of alcohol, but if I'm going out, which is a very rare occasion, just because I don't like clubbing, I really don't like, I like it maybe once in a blue moon for like a birthday, but I really don't enjoy clubbing. It's just not for me. I'd rather just stay at home. But yeah, so if I do go out, yes, I am gonna have a drink. A little vodka soda lime. So I'm just gonna bronze my face up a little bit with the Urban Decay Beach Bronze. Now, we're looking a bit crazy. I get it. You're thinking, what the fuck is she doing? But I promise you, it will come together. So don't worry. Your girl knows what she's doing, okay? You're not in any hurry to get married. This is true. Now, basically, we were gonna start planning our wedding this year for next year. And we wanted this big Albanian wedding, and you know, it was all to make everyone else happy, but that's not what me and Jack want. So we've decided to postpone the wedding, and we actually want to do it in a vineyard, and we want to do it with max maybe 50 people, if that, maybe less, and we want to do it really romantic and like in the woodlands. I want to be married to Jack for the rest of my life, therefore, you know, you never know the future, but I want to only have one wedding. So I want to make sure that that wedding to that person is everything I've wanted and more. And everything I've wanted and more is a very small wedding, very intimate wedding, where I get to actually speak to people at my wedding and not be like, oh, was so-and-so there? I didn't know. And that's exactly what was going to happen. So I don't want that. So yes, the wedding is postponed. That is why I haven't spoken about it much. You are a bunch of fun to hang out with. I mean, are you not having the best time of your life? Make sure you give this video a cheeky thumbs up as well to support your gal, that you don't get on with every single fitness influencer. Well, who gets on with everyone? Like, oh my god, let's cut the BS right now. Like, if you think about it, there's 7 billion people in the world, probably more, or probably less, I don't know, but roughly 7 billion. And are you going to get on with every single person in the world? No. Personalities are different. Sometimes personalities clash. And you just got to move on and find the people you get on with. And it's simple as that. Like, you know, like, you're just not going to get on with everyone. Jack was your serious first relationship? No. I was in a very serious relationship. By the way, I used the Blush Book by Tarte, and I just put in a little bit of blush, as you can see here. I'm going to do my eyebrows now with the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Soft Brow Wiz. So no, I was actually in a 4-year relationship prior to Jack, and honestly, that was my first like major heartbreak. You know when you're in school and you're like 13, 12 years old, I don't know, and you're like, oh my god, I'm so gonna marry that guy, I'm so gonna marry him, and then you turn around and he's kissing another girl, and you're like, wait, what is life? My mum didn't tell me about this. But yeah, I was with someone for 4 years, and it just didn't work out, and it was very toxic, and it wasn't healthy. This was 5 years ago. That's when I realized I needed to change my life, and that's when I realized that I needed to dive into fitness. And actually the first time I stepped foot in the gym was with him, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Every machine scared me. I was clueless. I decided to go back by myself and figure stuff out and do my research and educate and learn. And you know, that relationship was the worst and best thing that's ever happened to me, because I really understood myself. And I think with heartbreaks, they can be incredibly difficult and toxic and consuming. It was for me. But it's also the biggest like learning you will do about yourself and about your strength. So I thank him for that heartbreak, to be honest. Like, I wish him nothing but the best. Like, you cannot be bitter. You cannot be bitter about people that have hurt you. It's one of those things that I was young and it just didn't work. So you have to pick yourself up and move on. So then I met Jack, and I met Jack. I wasn't looking for a relationship when I met Jack, to be fair. I wasn't like, oh, today I'm gonna wake up and find myself a man. Where is one? Sneeze, sneeze. It just kind of happened. I saw him in the gym and I was like, who is that hunk of meat? Who is he? I want a slice. So yeah. Alright guys, so I just done my brows, and then what I do is I go in with the Brow Setter by Benefit, and then I just lift my brows like so, so they're a little bit spiky. They look a little bit more bushy and natural, you know? You see that? Like it, like it. You get way more stressed and anxious than you lead on social media. Yes, I do, 100%. And I think that the people that always come across like they are incredibly positive and happy all the time. Like, if you are, please give me some of what you're having, because I need that. But I'm not every single day happy, and I'm not every single day waking up in the best mood. I wake up on the wrong side of bed sometimes. I have days where oh, by the way, sorry, I'm using the Chartist Pro to Go. Honestly, and it's probably my mistake for not speaking about it as much as I maybe should, to reassure people that look like I have crappy days too. But it's one of those things where I honestly I sometimes don't want to speak about it, because, you know, it's difficult. It's difficult to speak about things that you're going through that are not essentially positive, because I would hope that people come on this page and you guys come back on this page because you want to have a little bit of positivity and you want to have something to escape your day from. So why am I going to bring negativity into my channel and be sad all the time? That's just going to make you sad, and I don't want that. I want you to leave my channel or leave the video and be super happy and energized and feel good, or maybe I made you laugh or whatever. But at the same time, I am a human being, and there are days where I genuinely need to just get off social media because it gives me so much anxiety. It is my choice to put my life on the internet. It is my choice to be open, and I've taken on that responsibility, and I understand that I'm responsible with every caption, everything I post. I have to be wary of everything that I do, because I never ever want to hurt anyone. So whether that's a workout video, anything to do with food, any caption, I look over it so many times before I post it, because I think about the person reading it first, and I want to make sure that they are happy reading it, and I want to make sure that they don't leave my post feeling anxious, or leave my post and try something out and then they hurt themselves. Like, oh my god, no. Like, you guys come first. And yeah, sure, my emotions come first too, but I just would rather have my page be uplifting and positive. And you guys know this, especially if you've been a subscriber for a while, you will know that when I'm feeling crappy, I'll just tell you. But I'd rather talk about more of the positivity, because I need to hear it too, than the negativity. And that's just me, you know, like, I don't want to put a downer on things. Like, no, like, let's be uplifting, let's be happy. Sure, not every day you're going to be happy, but I would rather keep my channel a little bit more positive. And that's just how I feel about things, you know? So I'm going to be putting on a little bit of mascara. The mascara I'm going to be using is Benefit Roller Lash. And then on top of that, I'm going to be doing a winged liner. And this is the Tarte wing liner thing. I just made that name up. By the way, the eyeshadow I put on with just my finger is just like this brownie tone. You don't have to have this palette, I just use it because I like it. And after that, I'm gonna do lips, and then we'll be done. What? This one is wild. I just read this one. Oh my god, I'm actually like, I don't know if I should laugh or be concerned. Your sex life is stiff. Because your muscles are too big. First of all, thank you so much for acknowledging my muscle growth. Like, yes. Oh my goodness. What? Like, no, thank you very much. It's not too stiff. How amazing is this mascara? I can't deal. I put like maybe bazillion layers on. I assumed your man was going to be super ripped bodybuilder. If I'm being honest, I met Jack and he was really like big. And now he's not as big. And I don't actually give a crap because, well, it's irrelevant. It's absolutely irrelevant. I still find him just as attractive as I did in day one. If anything more, because I know his personality so much more and I know his heart and his soul. And as cringy as this may be, it's true. Someone's personality and their soul is what makes you stay around. Their looks are gonna come and go. Like, he might get really super ripped one day, or he might get really, you know, a little bit junk in the trunk another day. And I couldn't care less. I really couldn't care less. So long as he keeps treating me the way he has treated me, and that is in the most amazing way I could ever ask for, and he cares about my heart and he looks after my heart, well, he's my soulmate at the end of the day. So, you're a cheeky girl, aren't you? Keeping it real, 100. I love that so much. That is so funny. Okay, I feel like you have a small amount of genuine friends than a lot of friends. This is 100% true. I don't really have many friends. I don't feel bad for not having many friends. I am so content with my best friend Holly, who is like my sister. Like, when it comes to Holly, I don't need to tiptoe. Like, if I'm pissed off, I'll tell her. If I'm happy, she'll know. Same with her. If she's pissed off, she'll tell me. I don't need to tiptoe around her. We're very vocal with one another, and I love that. I love how open and real our relationship is. And we've been together for like nearly 7 years. So, you know, she knows me through thick and through thin. And I have other friends as well who I train with. So Laura from the gym, I train with her. She's absolutely amazing. I have Hannah Auberge. So I have friends, but you know, you don't need a big group of friends. If you have a big group of friends, that's amazing, and if that works for you. But especially because I'm so busy all the time, I cannot commit to going out to lunch dates and stuff like that because I just don't have time to do that, if I'm being honest. Also, my mum is one of my closest friends, and so is my sister-in-law. Like, I love my sister-in-law. So the lip line I'm using is Absolute It. Literally, it's called Absolute It by MAC. So I'm gonna line my lips. So then I'm gonna just add some lip gloss by Glossier. I love this lip gloss. I'm a lip gloss kind of gal. I'm not a matte kind of gal. I'm a lip liner, lipstick kind of glossy kind of gal. I don't think I'm going to do a wing liner. I think this looks nice. I'm not going to do a wing liner, so I'm just going to put some highlighter on, and I use the Becca Champagne Pop. This is my favorite. And then I do one last trick that I'm going to show you, and it makes my skin just look really sun-kissed, and I love it. I've been doing it lately. So I'm just going to get Fix Plus. I'm going to do that because I don't want it too wet. Can you see that glow? Champagne Pop is my favorite. I put it on my bridge of my nose as well. It makes it look a little bit thinner. We need that. And finally, Glossier have these paint pots, right? I got the really pink colour. It's called Puff. And you don't have to use Glossier, you can use anything. And I use like a little minute amount like this, and I rub it on my fingers. And what I do is I press it on my skin. Need a bit more actually. And on my nose. And it makes it look like the sun has just hit you a bit, and it's really cute and just fresh, and I love that. So yeah. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Assumptions about me. If you have any questions, leave them below. As always, I like to check them. And yeah, I just hope this was a little bit entertaining and you got to know me a little bit more. So that was the assumptions about me. It was really nice because I actually opened up more than I anticipated and wanted to open up, but it's a good thing because now you get to know me a little bit more. And you know what, I'd really like to get to know you. So if you could just leave a comment below if you want, of a fun fact about you, because I genuinely read these comments and I love it when people tell me things or give me advice. It's super useful, super helpful, and it just grows this community and makes us the family that we are. Make sure that you're subscribed to this channel and following your girl on Instagram. Comment down below for any future videos you'd like to see. And remember that I truly love you always and forever. Bye.